There's a pervasive attitude about aging as a single process of decline, but the truth is that aging is actually a very complex, rich story, a rich process that includes growth and development, as well as decline. We're really familiar with how our bodies change over time, where maybe we can't do the things that we used to be able to do, but there's also tremendous amounts of growth that we have. That's not a part of the story that we tend to talk about. So we have a singular focus and a singular story of aging, and that's what needs to change. The Department of Gerontology at VCU is a combination of an academic unit and a social movement all rolled into one. We have the only Masters of Gerontology program in the state of Virginia. We have a post-baccalaureate certificate in aging studies, and we have a dual certificate with School of Pharmacy and School of Social Work. We also have the only assisted living accredited administration program in the nation. Being a VCU gerontologist is different because we have two foundational principles that we use and that we embed in all of our research, our service, and our teaching. Those principles are disrupt ageism and aging into elderhood.
We tie together research, teaching, and engagement by ensuring that our research infuses what we teach in the classroom. So we have done research on ageism and on elderhood, and these inform the ways that we teach and what we teach in the classroom to students. Students have opportunities in the classroom to practice disrupting ageism and to explore the idea of elderhood as a distinct life stage. And then they have opportunities to practice these in the community through community placements and through work opportunities.
We consider community engagement or community outreach to be a part of all of our academic mandate. In the community, mostly what we're doing is focusing on dismantling those existing systems and disrupting those thoughts that exist about ageism. I've seen really wonderful impact from the Longevity Project, from our Age Wave initiative. Part of that is about workforce development. As we've mentioned, this notion of focusing on social connectedness has given us the opportunity to think very strategically about how we want to engage people across all sectors. But mostly, I think it has been about connectivity and connecting agencies and service providers that wouldn't normally be talking to each other. But if our goal is to promote longevity equity, we need to make sure that those groups are connected.
The department is interested in elderhood and ageism, and I've implemented them into my health behavior change research. So I do health behavior change and health promotion. So the idea of health promotion is basically improving people's health, not in the clinical setting, but in the community setting, empowering them with knowledge, I empower them with skills, and then I empower them with support to create health behavior change, or improving their medication safety by telling them about interactions that happen in the medication. I provide them value and support just to tell them that it's okay to change your health even in late life, because it will help you improve your quality of life for many years to come.
Senior living has had quite a lot of growth and development over the recent years, but unfortunately it's still perceived as an industry that is characterized by poor quality of care. In addition to that, there is an issue with access because it's very expensive, and so we have this sort of expectation that we need to go into poverty in order to access some of these long-term care services and supports. The Aging Services Network fills gaps where individuals have needs. So, for example, if someone has a need with food insecurity or housing or healthcare. And in addition to those direct services, they provide a level of advocacy at the local, state, and national levels, addressing issues related to access and equity.
This isn't just about our current population of older people, this is about all of our future possible selves and how we think about our future possible selves and how we think about each other.
Everybody has to find their own way of disrupting and find the courage to be able to do that in day-to-day social interactions, which is in fact where most ageism occurs and is perpetuated and recycled. It's the less disruptive thing to do to let it pass, but if we want to stop it, we do need to disrupt it.
The future of aging looks bright. We are in the midst of a longevity revolution. We have never in the history of the world lived this long and been this active, involved, and healthy. Technology has really created this longevity revolution, and we can only benefit from that. So the Department of Gerontology at VCU is dedicated to pushing the envelope on changing the narrative of the single story of aging as decline, and to educating students to create environments that are more person-centered, more inclusive, and more equitable.